Yeah. Two DJs in the mic, what's the vibe tonight? Talking issues, dropping gems, keep the game airtight. Spin it, flip it, mix it, fix it, yo, we here to ignite. Yeah. Hands on the decks, but the crowd don't move. Blame the DJ, not check the groove. Playlist stale, need some brand new. Crates full of dust, man, what you tryna prove? Yeah. Clubs want cheap, DJs want respect. Promoters cutting corners, man, the scene's a wreck. Yeah. Sink or scratch, doesn't matter the tech. It's about the energy, not the brand on the deck. Two DJs in a mic, turn the dark to the light. Dropping wisdom, spinning true, get the balance just right. Two DJs in a mic, elevate, take flight. Fix the game, spark the flame, keep the future in sight. Yeah.
How you guys doing? Welcome to another episode of Two DJs, One Mic with myself, DJ Mike, and my partner, DJ JP.
You know it. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's a beautiful, beautiful
Rainy.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's a beautiful day, man.
Oh, it is beautiful.
Inside. We haven't seen no rain.
We haven't heard it.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it, but we've heard it.
Yep, we're in here.
Thundercrack, baby.
Yes, Lord have mercy.
Yes, we're here. It's a beautiful Tuesday, another beautiful day, another opportunity to be a better version of yourself.
Yep.
So it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is. Ah, man.
Yeah. So today we want to talk about issues.
Issues.
Things that happen.
Nightmares.
Yeah, of the night, baby. Dana Dane.
Yes.
We one of the DJs that work with us, DJ Lady G, shared a post of a bride that went to jail. It was funny. Is it funny because the way I'm saying it?
No, that's just crazy, man.
Yeah, she went to jail for, attempting and to some extent putting hands on the DJ because he played the wrong song during their entrance.
Wow. So she walked in.
Well, people were complaining. I guess other people that were there that knew that the song was wrong. They were complaining, and she hurled through the doors and, ran toward him, knocking over equipment, and she proceeded to attack him. And security came, they tried to apprehend her. She was very, violent, and she went to jail for obstruction of justice.
Wow.
I think it was obstruction. I think they said.
It doesn't matter. Trying to beat down the DJ. That's what she's doing.
Might have been a simple assault.
Did she grab a K-12 and try to swing it on him?
I don't know. But, when I read that, of course, my heart went out to everyone involved. But it just goes to show that when people have their weddings, you don't really know how important that day is for them and everything that comes with it.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, there's been movies made where brides, you see how from being a little girl, how they looked at being married and the importance of that day. And just imagine if your song was played wrong or not played at all at the right time.
Man.
And,
it was, I was double checking because I wanted to make sure it was obstruction.
Yeah.
Disorderly conduct.
Yes, that was the other part of it. Disorderly conduct.
Man. But that's crazy. I mean, but Mike, I can understand. I can see a lot of people probably wanting to do it, but not doing it because they're trying to be dignified in the moment.
Yes. And we've heard of people and how irate and upset they were. And we've seen it in several reviews.
And I think I've been at a wedding, maybe doing clouds or something, or I don't know if I was doing, but the bride didn't want to come out because he had messed up one of her songs in the ceremony. It was like she didn't even want to come out to come into the reception.
And perception is real, man. Just
I mean, it's tough, and like we say, you only get one time, so you got to take this seriously. You can't just, oh, okay,
you can't play with it. This
yeah.
is someone's
Day.
and it's not just any day.
This was her day.
This is someone's day.
This was her day.
Yeah. And just imagine, man, your parents are there, your grandparents are there, and the DJ, make a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you go to jail.
Yeah. All because of that, man. That is crazy.
Could you imagine how the parents were looking at the DJ and everybody else?
But my thing is, how did all those people know that was a song?
Well, I don't know, unless, I don't know, it might have been the bridal party.
It had to be somebody, but it said the chatter was going about the room, but it was the wrong song. And maybe she had told everybody what they were coming into, like
could have been something special.
That one song, Photograph, or Outside, or Come Through.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been anything, but and the other thing that'll get you too is the wrong version of a song. Yeah. I mean, it's so many positive. That's why you have to do your due diligence, man, and really dive in and do your homework and make sure you talk to them about everything, because you don't. And and we definitely don't want to make a mistake. No, what I mean?
We don't.
But it just some stuff can happen sometimes.
Oh yeah. So, looking at all of that, we do have some questions, and we just want to look at some things in regards to issues that, seem to rear their ugly heads from time to time.
Yeah.
So this is for you.
What's the craziest thing you've ever seen happen at a wedding or an event? That's actually for you, but
well, the craziest thing that I've ever seen that just hit me. I was DJing one of the ex-Cowboys' wedding.
Okay.
Some years back.
A former Cowboy.
Okay. And there were some other players there from other teams. Right.
I can almost imagine where this is going.
Well, I don't know if you can imagine this.
Okay.
So of course, with all of that star power in there, it was a lot of females that were chasing.
Oh.
And it had got crazy. So one of the females and one of the football players had dipped back into the ceremony area. And they did some things. And the crazy thing is everybody there knew it. Everybody. It was just, the information was just floating around.
About like that was the wrong song.
Yeah, it hit the DJ booth.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And and everybody's kind of waiting for them to resurface.
Oh, because they weren't even in there when you got it.
Yeah, and they came through it. And it was right down the street from where we're at right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Right down the street from where we're at right now.
At Cowboys?
No, at the Springs.
Oh, Mediterranean Villa?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So
dip back over to the sunken down.
Yeah. And I was like, man.
Ceremony area.
Yeah. And then what got crazier is you could see, old boy was on a rampage. He made his way around the room.
He was trying to talk to everybody. He started early and ended late.
He was in the bridal party deep.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I think some of mine have been fights.
I can't hear you.
I think some of mine have been fights. Families getting into fights and the whole.
Really?
Oh man, we was out at DD Ranch one time, man. I turned around. It was a full-blown brawl going, man. Cops had to be called, all kind of stuff. The night was young. It was over. But
wow.
Some fights. And I think some of the worst things I see, not craziest, but we did some lighting for a young lady. Went back to pick up the lighting. And when you walked into where her party was, the one over there with like the 16 different spots over there off of 35E. in that little Spanish area.
Yes.
She was right here like this on the toilet in the bathroom, just laid out.
Wow.
For her 30th birthday.
Wow.
And then I've done another one where I saw the groom. We were supposed to do Cold Sparks at the end, and I saw him toting her out because she was not able to even do the Cold Sparks at the end of the wedding. Well, she wasn't even able to walk out.
Yeah.
You see a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, man.
People wouldn't believe the stuff we see from the booth.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's
we need a camera running full time.
Yeah, I've seen some inappropriate things from that booth, and there's nothing more telling when one of them look behind and catch an eye to eye with you and be like,
"Did you see that?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you another crazy thing that happened to me. I was DJing at a club back in Mississippi. Pop! Somebody got shot on the dance floor right there.
Oh man!
Yeah, but luckily it was just a little 22, and it shot him in the hip.
And I've been in one of those DJing,
yeah,
and they shooting, everything goes crazy. People running out. I had to run out. We hide behind cars. They just popping. I'm like, man, what is this? The whole party shut down.
We just can't have a party. So man, I mean, so you see a lot of crazy stuff on the DJ booth, man. A lot of crazy
there's a lot. So why do people underestimate how much
sorry about that
DJs actually manage doing events? Why is that underestimated how much we do as DJs when it comes to managing events? You think
because people think you just push play. They don't realize that you can control the tempo of a room. You can control the fever pitch. I mean, you can control a lot of stuff, and then everything goes off of what you do. I mean, the planner might be in control and asking you or advising you to do stuff, but really and truly you're in control because you can bring the room up, you can bring the room down, you can do all kind of stuff with just playing the right song at the right time, take people down memory lane, cause some, all kind of stuff. So I mean, you really are in control of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I totally agree. And the job that we do, although there may be plenty of times where those of us that do it right may make it seem easy or may make it seem seamless.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that it's easy.
Oh, no.
You have to look at the preparation that it takes. Just like you may be teaching your child how to drive and they be like, Dad, man, you're just so good. Okay, son, you're not looking at what it took for me to get to where I am today in regards to what you see. There's a lot of reps. There's a lot of errors, trial and error that has taken place. But, just because we make it look easy doesn't mean that it's that. There's a lot of work that go into that, especially when you're dealing with weddings, say corporate events, where you have timelines and there's things that need to be done in a certain way at a certain time.
What about last minute changes?
Oh, all of that.
Additions, subtractions.
Yes.
I mean, it's so much we have to manage, and you have to know that. Otherwise, now introducing they drunk, they're not gonna make it, or this person, or she fainted, or okay, now once her name showed up, so we need to add her. She's nowhere on your paperwork, no nothing. I mean, it's just so many things you have to manage. Getting them in the room, getting the, and if you're working with a planner that kind of gives you control, I mean, all of that falls on you. I work with one. I love her to death, and the first time I worked together, she was very kind of hands-on. The next time we worked together, I look forward. She in there chilling to Jeff. I know you got it. Don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay. See, and some of those you like, but I mean, if I need her to push somebody, then I know I can always go get her and have her push. If you need to push something to get it done.
And that's good, because and again, that's a great example of how we make things seem so much easier than what they are.
Oh yeah.
Great example. Moving right along.
Yep. What are the most common wedding timeline mistakes?
The most common playing the wrong song.
Yeah, that could be.
I would say
that's
to
got
me,
the wrong song, the wrong version, not hitting the cue point, not starting it where they wanted it. If there's supposed to be a certain cue point. There's a lot of little bitty things that goes into it.
Even when it comes to announcing, and a lot of us do that as a one-man band, and sometimes that pause between announcing their name and you may
Or you may have fat fingers like a wedding I was at a few weeks ago and hit the wrong song. Not once, but twice.
Oh, twice.
But stuff happens, man, and we only human. So, and trust me, we don't want to make mistakes. We don't want to do things. So, man, I think the ceremony is the most stressful part of any wedding because I don't know why it shouldn't be the ceremony. It could be anything, but that just seems to be the most stressful because if you get behind the 8 ball on that one, you just, for the rest of the night, you're trying to
make her forget.
Trying to put that ball in the corner pocket. But we definitely, it's not something you want to do. That's why I go deep, man. I'll be like, okay, is this the version? I'll send it to them. You need to listen to all these songs and make sure these are the right songs because you just don't want to F it up.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that, Jeff, because in today's time, there are so many different versions and variations of songs, man.
I need the Johnny Gill acoustics version.
Yes,
or I need the guitar, the piano. Like, how many versions of 1,000 Years is it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they may say, hey, no, I want the version of the little boy with red hair that was playing the piano.
Well, that's what gets you to YouTube. Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah. And
so what I tell them, if you want that, hey,
send me the link.
I need a link because I need to know exactly who you're talking about and just go, and we have to do our YouTube tricks, but just send me the link.
Yeah,
that way we got to bring. Because, man, I did a wedding and I didn't know, but they had a different version. But the funny thing was the 2 on Spotify, both album covers look just the same. But like I'm saying, you got the piano guys, you got the quartets, the vitamin C string quartet. So I mean, you got all these different versions of the same song, and I tell you another. I Can't Help Falling in Love. How many versions of that song is out there? You know what I mean? And you always Haley, whatever her name. We always play that one a lot, and then the Somewhere Over the Rainbow by the guy from Hawaii. Yeah. I mean, it's you just don't. There's so much. I mean, so many little things and versions of songs, and I want this. I want this piano version. Oh, I heard my cousin Samantha play it on YouTube. Can you get that version? And it might sound terrible. Now you're back here trying to tweak, take all the highs out and put some bass in it, give it a little body.
Yeah. And it may be a song that somebody made.
Yeah.
That's not, out there on the radio waves or anything. So it's
think about this too, Mike. You show up, you don't know. Oh, I got 2 singers, a guitar player, and keyboards. Think about all the things you have to manage on the fly. I mean, and you say,
and I need them to patch in. Is that okay?
Is it your fault because you didn't ask? But maybe you asked, but they didn't think you needed to know, and they thought that they were bringing their own stuff. A lot of people, oh no, we're not patching in.
Yeah, and then see this is the bad one for me. Then you are the bad guy when you say, no, you can't patch into my system. Are they paying you?
What you mean?
No, I'm saying, yeah. You ask more. No, are you getting paid? They don't want to.
They don't want to answer, but yeah, it's just communication, man. That's why I try so hard to try to get all the answers I can before we get there.
It's important.
Oh, yeah.
And you see, it's easy to buy into this notion or this narrative that my part is my part and I don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Okay, well, just because you took on that notion, you didn't ask questions like, okay, do the band have their own system?
Yeah.
Or they bring in their own equipment? Because a lot of times people want to minimize all that equipment out there, and they'll say, well, you should be able to, Or the band may say, well, hey, you think the DJ will let us use their equipment? I'm pretty sure.
But normally they don't because they're much louder than we are.
Yes,
but
but
again,
it could
like you
be
said, try to minimize
the ceremony.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times ceremony, you might have a violinist, you might have a keyboard player, or something else that's really not that big, and they try to get away with, you know, not bringing a speaker, and they got a speaker outside in the car.
No, I get it. And I was just thinking about other ones, man, too. Like I was doing something and the band shows up with no speakers. Oh, we thought you were doing all the sound. I am for me.
Yeah.
And can we plug in? So now I got to have additional lines to run all of them through.
You got to pull out a mixer.
Yeah, I got to pull out a mixer. Well, they had a mixer. They just sent me a line.
See, that, dude, that would have infuriated me.
You think it didn't infuriate me?
Because what that told me right away.
Had no intention.
You had no intentions, and you knew. Man, I'll tell you this here. This is funny, and I had to do this.
Yeah.
Because this particular day I was feeling like that other Mike. So I'm doing a house party, outside backyard party, you know, covered patio, summertime. They got a band, which the band had their stuff. Then they got this, you know, this singer, you know, he ain't even with the band, but you know, he's special. Can I use your mic?
Well, I mean, why would you be mad about him asking to use a mic? Hey,
I'm gonna tell you why I was mad.
Okay.
Because they're paying you to be there. They paid me to come to DJ with my equipment and do everything that I needed to do with the service that I was providing them with and have all the equipment. So that day, like I said, I was the other mic. They had to give me $100 for him to use that mic.
Wow.
And I stood on that. Because to me, I felt like...
Why should he have to bring a microphone with him?
You're a singer.
No, Mike, that was a little.
The band didn't have one for him.
They did. They could have let him sing on theirs.
So again.
But were you playing his vocals or was he a cappella?
No.
Well, who was
he
playing?
Was with the band.
Okay, so why did he need your microphone?
Because they didn't have one for him.
Stop it. Stop. No. The whole band, there's no microphone.
You think I'm lying?
They couldn't take one off the bass drum.
They didn't have a mic for him. And when they looked at me, they knew. Yes.
Wow, that's terrible on their part.
Well, the thing to me, and people can say this is being petty, or they can look at the reality of it. If you're paid to do a job and you know that job consists of you having certain equipment, why do I have to be the bad guy when I say, no, you can't use mine for free when they're paying you?
And all you had, but I'm sure they had done that before, showed up with no microphone and used.
Not today.
Yeah. Wow. That's a little deep, Mike. That's
deep. And it was even deeper.
Yeah.
He had to give me the money before I gave him the mic.
Wow. That's tough.
Hey, I'm telling you, that day, Jeff, like, no. Yeah. No, y'all ain't gonna keep playing y'all ain't gonna keep playing these games. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how important are backup plans in the event industry to you?
Do you think it'd have been better for them to use the backup plan to go to Guitar Center and buy a mic instead of asking you for a mic?
Yes.
Wow. It's very important to have a backup plan, man. Something goes out, something goes wrong, you know. Like we had an iPad go out in this heated ceremony. It was hot, 1:14. Brad was late. iPad's it. The hell with all y'all.
I want to go inside
and just quit. So luckily we had another one on the inside. Went and grabbed it and stuff. And I mean, it was in the middle of them walking down the aisle too. But I mean, like I told them, I was like, hey, you about 45 minutes late.
Yeah.
In this heat, and the
iPad 1:14.
Yeah. And man, the preacher, he stepped to the side. They did some kind of little ceremony, and he went back up there. Well, I just took a bath in my clothes. Man, the way he said it was so funny though. But I mean, he was sweating, man. It was Mike. That might have been one of the hottest weddings I ever did, man.
Were you mad at the bride?
No, I wasn't mad. I'm just doing no, I wasn't mad. There was no reason to get mad. I was just, felt sorry for her guest. I wasn't mad with her. Because I mean, so sometimes things might happen to them that we don't know about on the inside.
I know it. And I agree. Yeah. I agree. But
I don't ever get mad. I just know, hey, we ended at 9.
Yeah.
No matter what you do. When the time is up, we're done.
And the heat is the heat. And it can be this Texas heat. It can be really daunting.
I don't know if that one was the worst one or one we did out of Rest Yourself Ranch. Man, it was so hot. So hot. It was like 116 in the shade. It was hot. It was hot, bro. But I'm still getting married outside. Yeah, so I admire them. So I try to, but now we've come up with systems to try to keep those things cool and water pack and ice packs. But sometimes that sun just, it's a winter.
What I think year before last, day before we were headed out to DJX. I was doing a boat party out.
That already sounds treacherous.
I was out there, same boat that Charlie and them used.
Oh, okay.
Out there on Joe Pool. And they parked the boat in a way, and the sun was just hitting down on my computer. And I had a backup. And it was just too hot. And what we had to do was get a food insert, put ice in there.
Wow.
And put it under my computer. The laptop. And in 10 minutes we had to change it out.
So you couldn't rotate, or they couldn't move the boat around?
They wouldn't move.
Oh man.
They said we dropped the anchor. We can't. I begged them. They would not move. In the boat, I'm talking about, we were in there like sardines. So I got the boot, but everything else is.
Well, at least when we go out with Charlie, it's packed, but it's not like that.
No, you can kind of move around. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, next question. All right, JP, here it comes. Have you ever had equipment fail during an event? And what happened? Well, you just told us that story.
Yeah, I did. But I have more. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another one, Mike. Like,
go ahead.
Especially out at Fat Daddy's. Man, out there on that path. And this is going into nighttime, but man, it'd be so hot out there. That computer sits right there. Boom. My computer sometimes wouldn't even start right there. I had to let it cool off and play off my iPad for a little bit.
Fat Daddy's, I was okay.
Man, it was hot out there though, Mike.
Los Colinas.
Oh, the
pool party.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whew.
Dude, it was, I'm talking about, I'm steady moving you're moving the shape, the tent to try to get it.
But I figured out a solution to that. It was a guy out there with the standalone. No problem.
Really?
No laptop, just playing like A-Rock, just playing straight standalone, killing it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the worst that I've been in was I was doing something for AAA. And they were doing something for the Mothers Against Drunk Drivers, I think. And we were downtown by the city where the water building where you go in, and in the back there. And dude, it was about, man, it had to be like your event, at least like 110, 114. And man, it was so hot, it was warping
the records. I've had that happen too.
Dude, and then I'm like, oh, and these are my, the signal records. So I had to move it and let it sit there, but it was so hot.
Next thing you know, you see the turntable doing like this.
Yeah. It was so hot that they had to shut the event down. It was just, I'm talking about, it was burning your skin.
Oh yeah.
And my equipment was You know,
I hate
when
when
it
you hear
start,
that little crackling
Yeah,
sound when
yeah.
it's about to say, "I quit." Yeah, I quit.
and
Yeah,
then it,
yeah.
yeah, it was.
That's that exact sound. But no, we try to have backups or be
But
ready.
you can't back up against that heat.
No, you can't. You can, but it's not gonna last long.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah, it's not gonna last long because that heat is just good. It's especially when you're out there in the middle of the day, high noon, it's 200 degrees, and the sun don't go down to 9, so it's a losing battle.
Oh yeah, losing battle.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do DJs handle difficult guests or emotional family situations?
Man, I try to I try to diffuse them. Okay, what can I do? How can we make this
Do
right?
you? Okay, let me just ask this in a different way. And sorry for cutting you off.
No, go ahead.
Because you know how you're sitting behind a DJ booth and we see everything. So you can see before it starts taking place that, man, that person right there, Uncle Jim, gonna be difficult. And do you devise a plan, start working on that then, or or when you get caught up in the moment?
Actually, I'll give you an example of something that happened to me. We went out, I don't even know, Cabot, Texas, somewhere way west out there past Abilene, to somebody's ranch. And we were DJing. So we drove up, and I always make Terrence laugh talking about this. And Colonel Sanders was sitting on the porch. Old white guy, white suit. I got out the car.
Was he serving chicken?
He just looked like Colonel Sanders. And he was like, how how you could tell their thought. So the whole night, man, we were playing, we're jamming, everybody's having a good time. Go away from country. He would come up there. I paid for this, turn it back on country. And then I'm looking at the bride. So finally she had to say something to him and tell him. But man, I saw that coming. I told Cap, I said, this is going to be a bad night with this guy. And he was awful, Mike. He would come up there, change it. I'll pay for this. It was her grandfather, whatever. It was a mess.
What happened when she talked to him? Did he stop?
He finally calmed down, but he still came back again when we changed it again. So it was just me hitting him with a few hits and giving him country, hitting him with a few hits, giving him country. But, what can you do? It probably was his ranch or whatever, his house, all his land.
Of course it was. He's sitting on the porch.
But he was sitting on that porch, man. And I told Cal when we got out the car, I said, that dude's going to be trouble. And, man, he was hell all night. But like you say, you can see it coming sometimes. And then, just see stuff coming from people or what they're going to, or if like they run to the bride or the groom or something, you can, and then I'll hate those ones who come to you. Oh, the bride said do this. Really? Really? You know what I mean?
Have you found yourself in a situation to where you were really upset and angry and almost lost your cool?
No, because this is what I love to do. I mean, unless you touch me, hit me or something, I don't get mad, Mike. I might be disappointed in somebody, but man, I'm getting paid to be here. I'm doing my job. You can show out all you want to. You're embarrassing yourself, but I'm not going to embarrass. Now, if somebody hit me or something or put hands on me or mess up some equipment, then but nobody has ever done that. But I wouldn't get mad about,
I was DJing an event somewhere where I shouldn't have been, but doing something for family. And I had my cousin-in-law with me. And I think I told you this before.
I think I've heard this story.
Yeah, and one of the guys say, kill the DJ. Because all of this because we wouldn't play what he wanted to. Kill the DJ. And my cousin, I didn't say nothing. My cousin said something back to him, and I'm like, man, that moment I just got so mad with myself because I'm like, you ain't even got no business being here. These people can't even appreciate your skill set. I truly believe that some events we have no business being there. We should have sent the A track by itself. By itself.
Oh man, wow.
I'm talking about by itself. So, it it's just interesting when you're in these type of situations, and I'll never forget that because that moment was seared into my brain. You know, he said, "Kill the DJ."
No, I ain't never had nothing like that. Too bad, nothing like that. Kill the DJ. I mean, you've had people boo for crazy reasons or whatever, but you can always recover from that. But kill the DJ, that's a little harsh.
Oh, it was very harsh. And to be honest with you, police knocked on the door a little bit later, said the music was too loud, and I was so happy because I turned the bass up. And after they said that the music was too loud, I told them, hey, if they come back, I'm shutting down. I turned the bass up and turned it back up. They knocked on the door. I broke down and left immediately.
Kill the DJ.
Mm-hmm. That's what Kill the DJ got you. Early exit.
Wow, that's
early
crazy.
Exit.
Early exit.
But stuff happened, and I'm just grateful because you live and you learn from all of these situations.
Yeah.
We do school events and you have these pushy teenagers or kids that come up to you and putting the phone in your face. Play it now.
But has that happened to you before?
What? Put the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, of
or
course.
This, that.
Yeah.
It happened to me. It was a long time, but man, I actually laughed. Bring it on. Give it. What do you want? Because I thought it was so funny because it had never happened to me, and then that time it did. But I mean, I've had it a few times since then. But it was super fun, and I think it's all how you react to.
It is. But
out of here,
Well, I have to give a special shout out to No Song Requests. I love you guys, and
Yes.
you have added so much to what I do. You have added a human buffer because I had somebody, this weekend at the prom came up, the big letters. And when they do that, I point at the QR code. Oh, right over there. And they try to come. No, walk around.
Hit the QR code.
And hit the QR code. That way I can see it.
Yeah. No, because it helps you because a lot of times people tell you something. I forget. One of my favorites used to be that 99 to the 2000s. What is that?
Yeah.
But you know what it is. Or, they used to call Drag 'em in the River. What do they call that song? They used to say something about Yellow Boy.
Yeah, Yellow Boy.
Oh, she wants some.
Yeah.
Don't nobody know the name of songs. So actually the QR code really helps. But I'm like,
oh, yeah, he do want some.
What is that? Like love. I mean, I've heard some crazy names for songs. And I'll be like, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't left it on mic up there. The producer's not producing. But we got to see you laugh at me and point at me. But yeah, man. So it's tough. But God, I was gonna ask you a question, but we'll get back to it.
All right.
What happens when vendors don't communicate properly?
Bad things can happen. Miscommunications, breakdown in how things supposed to run. There's a lot that can happen. Somebody could come up and touch your computer and just patch in without even talking to you, pop one of your speakers because your sound is on and unplug something because, I've had people and I didn't caught them unplugging and trying to like, look, you can ask me, do not touch my equipment.
Yeah.
Please. But bad things do happen when vendors don't communicate.
So what's something bad that might have happened between you and the vendor that when they didn't communicate with you, besides trying to plug into your equipment, anything you can think of?
Something not told to me music-wise by a coordinator that was a song was changed
Mm-hmm.
and the coordinator didn't relay that information. So I end up playing the right song that was the wrong song.
Yeah. That turned into the wrong.
Yeah.
I'll give you a good example. I've had photographers say, I'm leaving at such and such time. And they just take over the whole thing and they want to get it all in. Like we had one lady trying to get everything.
You got to do the first dance right now. You got to do this. You got to do
all
that
before dinner because she was leaving. And then I don't know why people that kind of, I know it's money, but why? I mean, I think that's so horrible. You hired, and then you want to leave 2 hours before. Then we got to do the fake photo, which ends up could kill their wedding. But I mean, I understand everybody knows their value and they're trying to get their value. And if it's over at 10, but I'm leaving at 8, so we got to do the exit, we got to get this photo, we got to do the last dance, all that stuff. And I think it just kills the vibe. But I mean, if you know that, you can already prepare yourself. Okay, how can I make these people stay? What can I get? What can I hold for when they walk back in the room? We're gonna get back dancing, you know. So I really think that's something that should be communicated between the photographer, videographer, and the planner and the DJ to let you know, hey, I'm leaving, or you know.
And you're right. And some of those things, man, really be like, man, you're killing the event. Or, you know, you're partying, everybody is, hey, we need to cut the cake.
Yeah.
Or we need to do this, we need to do that. When you have a bad timeline.
Can I tell you something, though?
Yeah,
somebody told me something about that. If the room is hype, don't nobody want to leave. They just go, let's get it over with and get back on the floor. So look at it in a positive manner. And
I agree. I'm just saying, I don't even,
bad timing,
like now when they do it, I just, okay.
Yeah, but don't look at it as a bad moment. Look at it, okay, I had them hype. I'm not going to lose them if it was hot. You know what I mean? But you can, but at the same time.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends. But he said, look at it as a good thing. You know, they're killing a full dance floor. It's not like the floor was empty and you lost them and they're going to leave as soon as they get their cake. This dude sucks. We're out of here.
You know what I do?
What?
They have a cake song, right? And the majority of the time, the cake song goes out. I put a heater right behind it, kind of faintly playing, and I keep the juices going.
That's a good idea. I usually, like, if the cake song, I'll play them twice, and then I'm going to something else or another cake song. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Alfred Martin?
Yeah. What's up, DJ Big Al?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's when you have a busted up timeline, or you're dealing with someone that doesn't know how to manage their timeline,
changes, and you know, don't give you time. Just come tell you right now.
I'm gonna tell you the worst thing that I hate.
Okay.
When you have a buffet with 300 guests, and they have no order. And you're trying to get everybody,
but you know, and
they put it on you.
Sometimes you can control it, but most times,
dude,
if people get mad,
sneaking
may not be no food left. I'm not gonna be the last table. Table.
Or they 36. Doing you like this here?
Yeah.
DJ.
Yeah. What's
DJ?
Up?
When you gonna call us?
So, Mike, we had started a thing. Me and Cal, we would go 1:25.
Oh, that's what I do.
2:24.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And.
That way,
12 and 13 became hostile.
Oh, yes. See, and that's the problem. You can never be right.
Yeah. So, I mean, just to try to make it easy, sometimes I'll skip around and but man.
I try not to do that because now I got a circle.
Oh, we always
write them out where I'm at.
Cross them off. Yeah. But I like to tell, hey, we all going to eat.
I do too.
And
please.
They're not going to run out of food. So, if they do, McDonald's is around the corner.
Yeah.
But, you know, you try to give them that, make them understand that could happen.
Yeah, you do. So how much pressure is really on the DJ to save the night? Say, for instance, you know, because this has happened. Mm-hmm. I've had this. Excuse me. Say, for instance, the DJ, the wedding planner is a close friend of yours, and they're at odds.
With who?
With the wedding, with the bride. And you know, because we know when it comes to our part, we can make everything right.
Yeah.
Because we get them to party and everybody having a good time, people tend to forget. So how do you see that? How much pressure is on us to really...
If you know there's tension in the room?
Yeah, I'm just saying for us to save the night. Period.
How much of pressure on you to try to intervene and keep that down, be a go between, you know, just oh, I'm so mad with that. Just handle your job. Say, hey, well, you really don't have to talk to him. We're going to handle it. Or the bride is mad. Man, I had a bride who wanted to fire the planner in the middle of the event. She said, don't let her come and talk to me no more. Everything goes through you. You talk to my cousin right here. She's now the planner. This itch is fired. And it was a high dollar wedding too, Mike. Wow. High dollar. And I was like, oh my God. So you talking about pressure. Do I get fired?
Yeah, Jeffrey the planner.
Mean, you can't mess up. You don't
DJ, don't play another song. You're fired.
Mike, they had so many freaking traditions because I don't know if she was from, I know she was from another country, but she had so many, it might have been religious, and he had a bunch of religious traditions. So, I'm like, oh, we can't mess. They had this thing where they toted her in the room. They had all the, so, I'm worried about, oh Lord, please, Jeff, don't mess this up, man. Because when she called us back there and she told her, you tell her, don't come near me no more tonight. She messed up my whole wedding, blase. You keep her in the back. She can't talk to me. I was like, O-M Giga.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of pressure on us, man, especially if say mom and bride are not getting along, or mom and mother-in-law and bride, son. Well, son, guys usually kind of easy to just roll on with the punches. But mama-in-law, and I've seen those too, where mama-in-law is like, I don't know why he married this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I can't stand her.
Yeah. And you can see it, you can feel it. If they don't like each other, you can tell. But lately, thank God, all my couples, everybody, all the in-laws have gotten along, father-in-law, everybody got along. But yeah, man, it's just, yeah.
Well, I agree.
That was the toughest. I felt like somebody was standing over me with a microscope with some biology slides. That better be the right song. And anytime somebody came made a request, especially her family members, I had on them, okay, I got you. Yeah. Just to try to make sure you got through it so they didn't end up giving you a bad thing because they were so mad with that planner. And she really didn't mess up, Mike. It was just all these traditions, man, with the way they came in the room. And she said the song, it wasn't long enough. She didn't give him enough time. I was like, oh my God. So we had to redo it again, bruh. I would have played the remix to the remix, like Drop the Bomb. Remember I used to play Drop the Bomb an hour. Pew! I played the song until they were tired of coming in the room. But yeah, man, that was very tense, Mike. Bro. Yeah, but it can be a lot of pressure on you to perform and make sure you get it right.
Yeah, I agree. And it's some very tense situations. And I was thinking about something that's a little bit off this question, but it just made me think about once we did a wedding and everything was great. The band was great. Everybody was great. They danced, the groom, everybody. At the end of the night, get a $200 tip. 2 weeks later, the bride is threatening to sue everybody, all the vendors, because she said she didn't get what she wanted. She was unhappy. Come to find out, spend too much money, spend money they didn't have, and they felt like this was their way. But mind you, didn't already wrote stuff about how good this was and that was. So I just put it back in her face. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do, but look at these pictures. Look at your words. These are your statements. We realized that, the wedding planner told me, yeah, that heifer to spend money.
So what if you feel like something has happened? How do you feel the rest of the night? How do you go about it?
But I didn't know any.
No, but I'm saying if there's a situation.
Oh, it's very tenseful. Yeah. I'm just saying because, and for me, I just man, I feel like if I do the right thing from a musical standpoint, that it could heal the moment.
Yeah.
And that's how I kind of approach that. If I really do my part, I can energize this room, I can empower this room with love, and I can mend that situation for the time being.
Yeah.
But it is pressure.
Man, pipe.
It is pressure. And it's no pressure like, to me, when the room wants you to take them to the next phase, as the Isley say, and the bride is saying, no, play my playlist.
Because we had one,
and it's just you playing that, and then the people looking at you like, what?
Yeah, we had a bride do that to one of our DJs too. I mean, room growing, everything jamming. Every time he tried to get back on my list,
dude.
I've been there. Hostile, mad.
I've been there.
Yeah, and you
planner.
Like, Lord, what can I do?
Yeah, I had like 30 visits from the planner.
Mike, I would just put it on autoplay.
The bride said, "Go back to her list."
I'd just put it on autoplay.
Man, I felt like I was incarcerated,
bro. I hate that. And I've had it where people, like, right before we got out of CDs and went to digital, I had a guy. He gave me like CDs. Now put this in and just let this play. So Mike, we was just rolling, letting them play, man. I said, I ain't gonna argue with you. You didn't pay me, whatever.
Yeah, you would push play
by midway
play
through the
Jeff.
Night, hey, just can you go ahead and do what you do? You sure? I mean, your playlist was killing, and I don't mean in a good way.
Literally.
Yeah. So I got on and got going, but it's just. I mean, people don't realize the pressure that we under, because we don't want to see a flopped or a no dance.
No, we don't.
We want to see everybody have fun and everybody have a good time. It's not like we ain't rooting for failure too, because we want you to have more fun. Much as possible.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
What can couples and clients do to help events run smoother?
Allow the professionals to do their job and hire the right people. That are professionals. You need to really vet your professionals and really take the time to learn the ins and outs of what the vendors that you are hiring should or supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
When it comes to delivering their services.
I just say communicate. If you expect something, tell them. Don't expect people to read your mind. Just communicate, and then you have the reason to charge us if like that girl did, if you don't play the right song. But communicate. Let us know what you want. Make sure we understand where you want it, how you want to do it. All that good stuff. Yeah, we got a couple comments.
Yeah, that's. From the stories I hear from you and other DJs, I don't know if I ever want to do a wedding. Come on, Lady G.
Come on, hey, but think about these nightmares you dealing with by just not even doing weddings.
Yeah,
you might as well.
Yeah, this doesn't just exist with weddings.
It's everywhere. The pressure is everywhere.
Yeah,
make sure you get my intro song right.
Yeah, and honestly speaking, these are just some of the issues that we've seen. This is not a true representation of everything that takes place.
Man,
these are just some of the issues. We're telling you issues. We can tell you a ton of great situations that take place.
Yeah, and there's nightmares on our side too. Equipment failure, speakers going out. You got to go one speaker.
How do you think they feel? When we have breakdowns, how's it affecting them?
Yeah.
Because we're only looking at it from our point of view.
But think about back in the day when you were a DJ and we wasn't really making no money, and you get a set of nice speakers, some go out. You ain't got another set of them in the car.
It ain't no backup.
No, it ain't no backup.
We got one speaker now.
Yeah, we got one speaker. Here we go. SP2.
We just got the mids.
Yeah, we just got straight highs. But it's just, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. But a lot of us put pressure on ourselves because we want to do a good job for everybody. So it's not. Yeah.
Times have changed, and with times changing, we have to change as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the last question of the night.
All right.
What advice would you give newer DJs like Lady G about handling unexpected situations? What would be your advice, young Jeffrey?
Always have a plan. Try to be a step ahead. Be thinking about stuff. But what if my mics go out? Okay, I should have a wired microphone. Okay, what if my laptop goes out? I need to have an iPad. I need to have a way to play the other music. Say a speaker goes out. Can't tell everybody to have another set of speakers in the car. But I mean, always try to be thinking ahead and have a plan. Okay, what am I going to do if this? What if I forgot this, or my jump drive, is not working? How do I get around it? I think everybody needs an iPad with about 1,000 songs on it and a specific playlist for that event, just in case something goes bad. You can jump on and get it done.
And I would say with the iPad, with the like Jeff said, with a certain amount of songs, make mixes for certain situations that that you may find yourself in. That if you have a situation, you can actually go to a mix instead of just going to songs. You have a variety of what you can do.
Yeah.
So I would look at it that way. And to add to what you're saying, keep a positive mindset.
Yep. Don't panic until this
Yes.
is how my father always told me. Don't panic until you're done with it. Like I was driving one time and I remember somebody almost hit us. Well, my dad was driving and somebody almost hit us. And he said, you don't panic, or you try not to until it's over. Just be in the moment, deal with what's going on, and then get back on your feet. Then you can have all the heart attacks you want. So I always remember that when I was driving. Like when people do start crazy stuff or almost hit me, I always say, okay, I got to stay in the moment and get out of this, and then I can pull over and have my heart attack later. But if you panic and we both panic, then we all going to be crashing. But you just got to be prepared the best you can. Do everything you can to be ready. Try to think of situations. And if you don't have anything else, I say everybody needs to have a backup music plan, iPad, something to be able to play music to hold you through, or off your phone if you have to. Get you one of those little wires, get you a eighth of inch jack to go on your phone, and just have a way to play in case something goes up, because you never know what's going to happen, man. Technology can fail you at any time, and you just need to always have a backup plan.
And you got to just, like I just doubled down on this, you got to keep a positive, be positive, be positive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't get caught up.
And don't allow yourself to just learn from your experiences. Learn from others, like the post. And thank you, Lady G, for sharing that post with us about the young lady, at her wedding, unfortunately going to jail.
Unfortunately.
But just like that situation, when you read that post, get the lesson from that situation for yourself, because you never know what may happen. And some people in the comments of that post were saying, oh, if you get a professional DJ, that will never happen.
No,
and
you can
this
get the most expensive DJ in the world.
That could happen to anybody. Yeah. I'm just saying you could be touching your keypad and hit the wrong letters and the record start going backwards, or it changes tracks. And then what are you going to say? I was still a professional. No, I just made a mistake. Now it's just a mistake.
Yeah, and it's not like, trust me, nobody wants to play the wrong song at anybody's wedding. I mean, it means as much to you as it means to us if you're a bride. Trust
and it
me.
Should.
Yeah. I mean, it means as much to me as it means to you. So I don't want to play the wrong song. I don't want to do it. I want your day to be as perfect as humanly possible, So, yeah.
Oh, yes. But, as always, guys,
Hold on. Gilda just put something in here talking about the introduction song was wrong. She attacked the DJ. Yeah, we know what happened. We understand.
We understand
that.
But sometimes the DJ should have been attacked. And not saying that this is one.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Jeff. You're not prepared for the event.
Yeah.
And that you got a certain songs that you need to play, and you're not doing your job by being prepared and not taking this event seriously. And I'm not condoning her putting her hands on him, but what I'm saying is you don't know how important this is to that person. And you sitting here taking it lightheartedly and just playing around, and they paying you their hard-earned money.
Okay, and I love what you said right there. So that applies to every type of event you do.
Every event.
Just like I made that post today. With every successful event, there's a DJ that gave us all. So every time we go, we need to be giving out all.
Everything.
Every time. Yeah.
Yeah. And no matter if it's 10 people or 3,000 people.
Yeah.
Or
I think I work
100,000
harder
people.
when it's 10 because one of y'all dancing.
Yeah. Oh, it's a hard event.
Yeah.
You know, when you got all these people, man, you get the majority, you know, the numbers don't look bad.
No.
But you got 25 people.
Yeah.
You know.
You working.
Yeah. So, but I'm just saying we have to take this stuff seriously too, which, you know, no, she shouldn't have did that.
No.
You know, that wasn't the right move. But if that DJ was at fault because he wasn't doing his part, then he's just as wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to do better because there are so many horror stories of people doing things like that. Yep. Horror stories.
And I want to say this. I think right now we're DJing in one of the most difficult times to be a DJ. When we started, Mike, everybody danced as couples and had a good time, and things were just different. And yeah, you still had to play good music, but man, now it's so tough because you could be jamming, play a line dance, and the floor clears. You haven't done anything wrong. You came back with a heater, but it's just the mentality of how things go now, dancing in a circle or whatever they're doing. I think it's really, really super tough to be a DJ today.
Yeah, I can see that
I think
because
it's a lot tougher, yeah.
The expectations are so much different than what they were when we were growing up. Mm-hmm. You're right, because the music, they had to just dance to the music that you played.
Yeah.
It wasn't all those requests. You know, you couldn't just, you know, pull stuff out the ether. Now as a DJ, you got to worry about requests from Spotify, YouTube, B-side. I'm just saying it's just so much.
My homie made this record.
Yeah. Can you pull that?
Can you play that? Yeah. Just like your friend today trying to have you find a song that, where was he at? Where he Shazammed at?
He was in Japan.
So now we need to be able to play a song that somebody heard in Japan.
Yeah.
Man.
That's B-side.
Yeah, I know. It's tough. Yeah. I mean, I think it's really tough, and I think a lot of us do a really good job and have gotten a lot better at what we do because of the situation.
Yeah, grateful.
Yeah. It's tough. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And guys, we definitely want to thank you for all your support. Please like, share, and follow. Support us even more. Tell your friends. Tell everybody about Two DJs, One Mic. And we want to thank our sponsors, Curator Live.
Yes.
Best
software.
photo booth software you can find in the world. S-Start with CP, one of the best in the industry. EV, best speakers and microphones out there. NLFX, Professionals, where you got all the DJ gear and more
Shop
that
small,
you can find.
And they're going to give you the answers because I just talked to Cal the other day. I was getting ready to buy a new microphone system, and I wanted something that was about $2,100. He said, Jeff, this is what you really need. This is nice and pretty, but this is what you need. It'll be a better application for what you're trying to do. So instead of him making another $400, he talked me to, and gave me the low on what I need to get.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Yes, and we also want to thank Top Light DJs.
Top Light.
Yes, they have, LED floors, DJ booths, posters, all type of things that
Ray and the team
will help you advance,
get your shine on,
and have this just elegant
look about yourself.
Yes, elegant look. Yeah. So make sure that you check out Top Light DJs. Get your shine on. And we also want to thank Ultimate Ears, the best earbuds in the world.
Tony.
Jetpack, the best DJ bags. If you don't have a DJ bag by Jetpack, I don't even know why you're DJing.
Mike, I think we're gonna auction off we're gonna do a giveaway for a Jetpack, the new one that they just came out with. So be on the lookout for that. We're gonna auction off one of those.
Yeah, and we want to thank Melanor, one of the best that's coming up right now, Phoenix Pro.
Absolutely love the
and we want to thank Electro
Beat Topper.
Well, Beat Topper as well. I'm sorry, Beat Topper. And we want to thank Electro Tech Audio for creating the Stage 1 speaker with the ska interface or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
One of the best speakers out there. a sound, a speaker that was created to be played loud.
Yes.
Very loud.
Yeah. We absolutely love all of our sponsors. Thank you, everybody. Promo only. Make sure we don't forget nobody. DJ X, MEX, Midwest DJs Live. Everybody that does something for us, and
that supports the industry, man.
Absolutely love our producer, DJ A-Rock, A-Rock Entertainment up there in Ohio. Yeah, Aaron Ron. Yes. So thank you, everybody. Big shout out to everybody, y'all. We absolutely love it. Hey, and next week we're going to be doing. We're going to drop our show that we did with Jason Janai. So be on the lookout for Jason Janai. He sat down with us and dropped a whole bunch of knowledge. So next Tuesday night, it will be Jason Janai. Is that
CP, we will get with you. CP has another update, guys, with that start. So we're definitely going to get him in. Or get him on so he can go over the new AI feature, which is fire.
Well, you can see it every day when you look at my photo.
We'll get you on, CP.
Hater.
Yes.
CP, did you find that picture for me of Mike?
You'll never find that. It's not in the world.
It's out of the ether.
It's out of the ether. And if he found it, I would have to take one of his arms off.
This much. I missed it.
Yeah, you're too slow, Jack. Well, all right, guys. We thank you. We love you. Y'all be good. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful weekend as well. Peace,
love,
and soul grease.
Have
What's the vibe tonight? Talking issues, dropping gems, keep the game airtight. Spin it, flip it, mix it, fix it. Yo, we here to ignite. Yeah, hands on the decks, but the crowd don't move. When the DJ not check the groove. Playlist still need something brand new. Crates full of dust, man, what you trying to prove? Clubs want cheap, DJs want respect. Promoters cutting corners, man, the scenes are wrecked. Yo, Saint go scratch, doesn't matter the tech. It's about the energy, not the brand on the deck. 2 DJs and a mic, turn the dark to the light. Dropping wisdom, spinning truth, get the balance just right. 2 DJs and a mic.